So, for the last kit I currently own, 2 kits I currently own, I'm going to make some jewelry. So we have Clay Charm Creations, and it looks like it is by Anchor Play Products. And then we have Jellicessories Jewelry Station. I think this is also Anchor Play products. So these 2 Anchor Play products are at $5 below again, and we have been kind of hit and miss with these kits, but we're gonna try and see if they're any better. We're gonna go ahead and start with this one first, and let's go. So I think this is supposed to be kind of like a substitute resin. It says sparkle and shine in minutes. Molds into jelly gems. 2 magical gold charms included. It says mix, mold, and wear. Includes everything you need. 2 necklace charms, 2 necklace cords, 1 mold tray, 2 adjustable rings, 6 jump rings, 3 glitter confetti bags, 1 measuring cup, 2 scoops, 1 tool, 1 Jellicessory station, 2 glue dots, 2 crystal glue solutions, and 2 bottles of dyes and instructions. So let's go ahead and do it. That's everything. Is this actually glue, or this is for children? I'm expecting it to be non-toxic, so. Oh, this is solution 2. Okay, so it doesn't smell. Oh, do not sniff resin. Don't do it. It doesn't smell as bad as resin, so it's probably not resin, which is good. Oh my god. Oh, resin smells horrible. Don't sniff resin. Don't do it. It smells like almost nothing, so good sign. It's probably not resin, which means it is possibly safe for children, although it does say avoid oral ingestion, but I think that's just for most chemical things. Yeah, doesn't smell like anything, really, other than like a light glue scent. Good. Okay, so look at this. It says includes everything you need, but then here's all the things it says we need. Paper towels and gloves. Well, the paper towels I get, but they could have just thrown in like even a cheap thing of gloves. Keep the packaging close for design ideas. Okay. Put on your gloves, not included. Alright, and then here's our mold. It's all bent up, but hey, at least it's there. Is this supposed to go somewhere? Okay, so it's supposed to stand up, but it is just all bent all to crud. I'm guessing this is our measuring cup? No, this is nothing. I don't know what that is. Oh, that is our mixing cup. Oh no, this is our mixing cup. Okay. I'm so confused. Alright, so we've got our pink dye. And then I've got Crystal Glue 2, Crystal Glue 1. Alright. Here is our pendants part, rings, necklaces, 2 necklaces. We have our jump rings, our little stirry stick, gold and blue stars. I'm kind of scared to open these because there's just so many of them. I'm not going to pour them in the tray because it's, I mean, I know that's what the tray is for, but honestly, the tray just feels kind of gimmicky, so we're not really going to use it. Alright, so dye color, is there more than one? And did one like fall on the floor? Oh, there isn't more than one. Okay, good. There's purple and pink. Okay. So 5 milliliters. How are you supposed to... Okay, there we go. There are measuring things on the cup. Good. Like, how is a 3-year-old? Okay, so 5 milliliters. Solution A. Five milliliters. Solution 2. So it just needs to get to 10 milliliters. Color of your choice. I've always preferred purple to pink. Two drops. Alright. Mix very slowly clockwise. Why slowly? Will something bad happen? Or is it just so we don't make bubbles? Maybe so it's we don't make bubbles, I'm thinking. Okay, this purple is not spreading, like, at all. We're sure we're only supposed to put 2 drops in? Like, this does not look very purple at all. Like, even the slightest. It says 2 drops. Avoid bubbles forming, okay. $24. Okay. 24 hours I have to wait for these to dry? Oh, Lord, alright. The mold won't stay flat. No, the mold won't stay flat. Alright, so let's do one. The mold won't stay flat. Okay, we're gonna try and pour this into the mold without it going everywhere. The mold is just so messed up, like, it keeps popping up. No matter times I push it down, it just pops right back up. And it's gonna take 24 hours for it to solidify. I feel like I need to get a bottle and just... Yeah, that's not gonna stay flat. That's... If your mold won't stay flat... It's not staying flat at all. Well, at least they give us this nice tray. Well, we're gonna go ahead and, I guess, pour this inside the heart and hope for the best. Because I'm guessing this is kind of like an open bezel charm then. Alright, so I poured what was left of it inside the heart. And we're gonna wait 24 hours. Now, I do not think it's not staying in the mold. This mold is like trash. It's like got all bent and messed up. Alright, let's try the other pendant then. Because why not? It's gonna take 24 hours anyway. So, mixing part A and B together again. Going slow so we don't make bubbles. This time, I want this to be pink. And yeah, I put a lot more than 2 drops in there. But then I put a lot more 5 milliliters in here, so you know. See, my concern is the color even showing up. Just like, what am I doing? This is what I've decided to do with my free time. Not that it deserves it, but we're gonna use some of my good mica powder that I use for my resin crafting. Just a little. It doesn't deserve any, but we're gonna give it just a little. Any chance of it succeeding. Want us to make our own gloves, might as well add our own mica powder. Help salvage this mess. Those of you that don't know, mica powder is a nice, environmentally friendly and craft friendly way of coloring resin, candles. Ugh. Yeah, this stuff does not look good. Even mica powder can't save this mess. Oh well, hopefully it dries clear, I guess. Praying for a miracle. Because it's like got a slightly yellowy tint. Like, I put the dye in, but the dye just made it look yellow. Ugh. If not even mica powder can save you, then I don't know what to say. Alright, using my own mica powder. And then, because their mold is trash, so I actually have this bat kitty. Alright, this better not ruin my freaking bat kitty mold. We're gonna have some problems. Because I just thought a jelly bat kitty would be so cute. This better not ruin my mold. If it ruins my mold, we're gonna have some problems. Okay. Bat kitty. Bat kitty. Let's make a flower. Why not? Let's make a jelly flower. Let's move the bat kitty over here. So I have enough room to put the whole thing over here. And give it every possible chance for success. Still have some left because of course I do. The nightmare can't end just yet. I'm gonna use my good molds and my good mica powder. Let it not be said that I am not extremely fair towards craft kits. Alright, so we have the one pendant thingy kind of made with the thing as it is, and then we have one made with my mica powder added, and then my own molds because their mold decided to give up. When you're working on a craft project and your mold just decides to eat it out the door. Your mold's like, you don't deserve my help. All Spider-Man Green Goblin style. Alright. Nothing left to do but wait 24 hours, which is quite a long time for me, but you guys are gonna only have to wait by the magic power of editing.
24 hours later.
Alrighty, so as you can see, I did put a ring in this one. I had to wait until it had started setting before I was able to get the ring to stick, but even then it still sank to the bottom. So I didn't want to use the silly glue dots they provided because those aren't going to stick, so just be careful with that. As you can see, it actually went in my molds pretty well. The only thing is, I think because I mixed such a large quantity, they all got super duper hard instead of staying their jelly consistency. So the Bat Kitty also is going to be like super rock hard, like a solid thick piece of plastic, barely bendable really. But yeah, I don't know if that's because of the mica powder or the silicone molds I put them in, or just because I didn't mix them either correctly or I got the ratio slightly off. Now normally when you do open bezels like this, you're supposed to use bezel backing tape, but they didn't specify to use tape in the instructions, and I was trying to pretend, oh, so let's pretend I've never done resin before and do it like the instructions said, and it didn't specify to put anything behind them. It just said set them on the tray, and as you can see, I'm having to pry them off. But yeah, if you don't have bezel backing tape, you can just basically use regular clear packing tape if you want. It just keeps it from sticking to whatever surface you put it on. The pendant actually turned out really, really nice. I'm very happy with it. There's no bubbles. It's super pretty. It hardened up really nice. I'm going to need to sand it because, like I said, my pink mixture is a little bit too hard. But yeah, there's like no bubbles. Really, really pretty, actually. I'm very happy with it. I have to poke a hole through the center. The heart, I'm not a huge fan of glitter, but if it's in something that you're wearing and it's not going down the drain, ruining the environment, it's fine. But honestly, I'm not really sure about this. I kind of, well, you see I'm struggling to pry it off, but this one actually set correctly with the correct measurements and mixing technique. I guess I mixed it better. It actually is squishy and jelly. If you ever like left like liquid glue on like your table and you pull it off and it's kind of soft, that's kind of how it feels like. It's a little bit softer than that. So the one I did is hard. The ones with the pink that I did in the big batch is hard, but this one's nice and soft. I'm squishing it. It actually feels really nice. I kind of wish I hadn't put so much glitter in it. But other than that, it's still soft. I can just pull the excess off, the stuff that leaked out of the bottom. Again, it probably wouldn't have leaked if I just used the bezel backing tape, or like I said, packing tape works as well. The star with the ring part's in there all the way. We can always just paint it over. It did shift slightly off center because I had it center, but it is not center anymore. It is adjustable, but if you have metal allergies, I would be careful. It's probably not sterling silver or anything that's safe to really put on skin if you have allergies. But yeah, all in all, I was surprised that it turned out really nice. I'll post better quality pictures of all the finished products at the end of the video. But yeah, I think this kit turned out really, really nice. I think my cons for this kit are that they don't give you clear instructions on everything, like the bezel backing for the open bezel pendants, or, how to fill molds properly, or also the dye doesn't really color it very well, and they don't really give instructions on how to attach anything other than use the glue dots or just put it on. As you can see, the chain doesn't actually fit through the hole. So I'm going to have to attach a jump ring, which they do include, which is nice. But they don't tell you that. It just says attach the jewelry. I like the stirry stick that they give you, but I do not like the quality of the mold is not very good. And as it said, it came to me kind of destroyed and bent, and it won't unbend. I've had it sitting under some books for a day now, and it still is just horribly bent beyond recognition. So if you have your own mold and you have your own mica powder, then this might be a really good kit at a really good value. But other than that, the tray is just really gimmicky. It doesn't really serve a purpose. You can kind of just set it on your table to the same effect. It seems just like messy and kind of a waste of space, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm not going to keep the tray. Weirdly enough, I probably will keep the measuring cup and the stirry sticks, but that's probably it. I did have fun, even though it was confusing and it didn't really give me the stuff that I needed. So I would not say this kit is beginner friendly. Is it a nice gateway to resin? Kind of, but I feel like you honestly would probably be better off just when your kid is older, teaching them resin outside or in a nice open space, so you don't have to worry about the toxic fumes. But the fact that this is like a non-toxic alternative for children, I can kind of get behind. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I did have fun, and the end result was some nice enough looking jewelry. Like I said, the flowers turned out pretty, the pendant turned out pretty, but that's only because I mixed my own mica powder in and used my own molds for the flowers and the Bat Kitty, which I'm going to be very happy to make into jewelry. Again, using my own pendant backings or earring backings, or I'm even thinking of attaching the flowers to a picture frame to do like a flower picture frame that I'm going to paint. But is this kit beginner friendly? I mean, if you don't dye it, if you follow the instructions exactly, then yeah, I guess. But I mean, for $5, it's pretty good. It worked like it was supposed to. Not everything in the kit worked, but hey, $5 can't go wrong.
Alright, next kit is going to be our Clay Charm Creations, also by Academy, which is Anchor Play products. Let's go ahead and see what we have. I just realized I haven't been recording any of this. Anyway, here's Clay Charm Creations, and I made this marble clay by rolling out snakes and then rolling it into a ball and then flattening it and then flipping it over. And then I made a moon by cutting a circle and cutting into this like the instructions said to do. I'm gonna have to heat up my oven to 275 and stick it in. I actually think my little leftover moon is also a cool shape, so they have this thing where you can like connect shapes using like these connector things. So they also are supposed to give us, oh yeah, there it is, real gold leaf to decorate our things with. Alright, so this one is supposed to be, we can take our designs and we can put other pieces into it. In retrospect, I probably should have gone through the bottom of this one. Ooh. And then gone into here. I think that looks kind of cool. Alright. So let's use our cutter, and let's just do a straight up circle. I'm trying to get all the colors. That's kind of hard to see the pink with the filter I have on my camera, but bear with it. Alright, I want a circle. And then I want another circle. Whoa, this girl loves her circles. Yeah, I do. Okay. Are these supposed to be like earrings? Those are really big earrings. Alright, here's all my jewelries before I stick them in the oven. I know I probably shouldn't put the tassels and metal on before I put them in the oven, but oh well. It's done now. It is what it is. Alright, to the oven!
Alrighty, so as you can see, they shrunk and deflated in the oven like little balloons. Here is my plate that deflated. Here is my earrings that deflated. Here is my moon pendant that deflated. Alright, I put the jewelry on a set and set them for my mom to find when she came home from her trip, and her words were, "Can I throw these away now?" And as promised, here are the better quality pictures of all the Jellicessories kit jewelry, Bat Kitty, and here is the flower. And they actually turned out super pretty. I don't know why that picture of the pendant is so blurry. I guess I had a shaky camera going on. Anyway, it was super fun, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So I'd say out of the two, the Jelly Res is definitely worth it. The other one, not so. Please remember to like and subscribe and turn all notifications on.